I'd like to share just a quick graphic that I pulled from a recent article that you wrote about this async first idea that I think is, and that was something that before we went live, I mentioned, I was talking about remote work and you corrected it. You said, hey, distributed is a better phrasing of that. And I love how specific you are with the language because it really does matter. And it's a great framing because a lot of us, whether we work from home or the office or co-working space, whatever, we are doing distributed work because we're working with people in LA, maybe it's Hong Kong, London, New York. It's like they could be working from home or the office. It's the same experience when I'm collaborating with them, and so I think that it's almost been taken as a given over the last couple of years of like, we're kind of like we're doing this thing, but it feels, at least to me, like there hasn't been a lot of super intentional thought about how we curate that experience. And it's very different than when you're all physically in the same location. And so I think we're all just kind of adjusting to it and trying to like make it work. And now hopefully we're at a spot where we can start to make it better and make some of the changes in how we collaborate with each other. So anyways, I think before we jump to kind of the next couple of topics that I want to get into, do you have anything else that you'd like to share on that, and maybe any insights into how you've seen organizations and teams structured so that this is effective and folks are able to continuously learn and collaborate, in a productive way, regardless of physical location?
Showing is they were created by Samit Amok. Is in India, and I really recommend the work he's doing. He has loads of resources that he makes available on his website. But yeah, and he uses this expression now, async first, and I added to it like async first so that you can think first. Because we're very used to this idea of attending meetings to share updates of how the work is going and to tell people about what we've done last week or what we're planning to do next week. But why do we have to do that? Why are we not creating just a page, a chart, something, a visual, digital whiteboard online where everyone can see what I've done? The idea of meetings, it's almost like people still refer to this presencing thing. It's like you're evaluated on being present rather than the work you've done before getting there. And the other thing is, people in meetings are very often asked to make decisions on the spot, to give opinions on the spot. And I don't think that is the best thing or the best way of leveraging people's knowledge and experience, because depending on your personality or how your brain is switched on, you may not be able to bring the best of you to that conversation at that time. So creating these ways of working where people can just think about things, share what's possible in an asynchronous manner, allows me to work at 6 a.m. when I know I work best, and you to work at a different time. And that applies, and it's very convenient for organizations that are spread around the globe. But that also works and makes sense for organizations that everyone is in the same country, in the same time zone. So it's just about being respectful for people's preferences. And I think the organization just has to benefit from that. Because, yeah, there's a lot of pushback from organizations. And I think there's a mix of not knowing how to reinvent their known ways of working, not knowing what technology can help or how it can help to make that happen.